Hello everyone, my name is Pastor Dara Rath. I'm the pastor at Faith Lutheran Church in Port Elgin, Ontario, Canada. And each week I'm bringing you a message or a short story that you can watch in 5 minutes. So some really incredible and amazing authors. Some of the stories are funny and some of them just give you something to think about. So this story is in a book called Flowers in the Wind by Robert J. Coos, and the story is actually an anonymous author. If I had my life to live over again, I'd try to make more mistakes next time. I would relax. I would limber up. I would be sillier than I have been on this trip. I know of very few things I would take seriously, and I would take more vacations. I would climb more mountains and swim more rivers and watch more sunsets. I would do more walking and looking. I would eat more ice cream and less beans. I would have more actual troubles and fewer imaginary ones. You see, I'm one of those people who live preventively and sensibly and sanely, hour after hour and day after day. Oh, I've had my moments, and if I had it to do over again, I would have more of them. In fact, I'd try to have nothing else, just moments, one after another, instead of living so many years ahead each day. I've been one of those people who never goes anywhere without a thermometer, a hot water bottle, a gargle, a raincoat, aspirin, and a parachute. If I had it to do over again, I would go places, do things, travel lighter than I have. If I had my life to live over, I would start barefoot earlier in the spring and stay that way later in the fall. I would play more, I would ride on merry-go-rounds, and I'd pick more daisies. Good advice, I think. This beautiful piece of writing contains a lot of wisdom. Many of us need to hear this message over and over again. Live life to the fullest. Reverend Coos says many people are not making the most of their lives. Instead, they merely are going through the motions, with one day being basically the same as the day before. There's rarely any change, any growth, any excitement. Why is this? Like the author who wrote about what he would do if he could live it over again, some people are overly cautious. Instead of simply taking prudent precautions, they go overboard in prevention. They build great walls around themselves so that no one can hurt them. The walls, instead of offering protection, become their individual prisons. Some people cannot enjoy life because they get entangled in brambles. They get caught up in obsessions and lose their freedom. In our country, the biggest trap that can ensure us is that of materialism. People who are trapped by this terrible malady find themselves in a continual search for money, more power, more things, bigger houses, bigger cars, bigger and more expensive everything. For the greedy person, there will never be enough. And when there is never enough, one can never be filled with joy. One is always in a state of lacking instead of being in a state of gratitude. Finally, many people are simply in a rut. They lose their zest for excitement, they have no passion for things outside of themselves, and they begin to live lives of quiet desperation. Every single day is the same. There is no adventure. You know, we are called to enter life with gusto. There's a really cool bumper sticker that says, "Life is short, eat biscuits." So, I have this question for you. How exciting is your life? And that's the news I have for you today. It's a really cool story. So get into life, live it fully, and enjoy. And blessings on your day. Until next time.